Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back to another Maestro game production, and as the observant of you might have noticed, we haven't yet played against Dynamo at home yet. That is because we have actually come back a little bit early. Now that is because we managed to beat Tottenham in the FA Cup, so that means we have a fixture away to Arsenal in the FA Cup, and thus we are doing Dynamo and Tottenham today, and then we shall do Dynamo and Arsenal on Tuesday. So without further ado, let's have a quick update on these games. So as I said, we beat Tottenham, it went to penalties. It was originally Tottenham scoring on the 18th minute. Ryan Brewster, however, didn't want to let them get away with the win. So he equalised on the 75th. We dragged through extra time and then went to penalties. Now, as you can see from the penalty shootout, Diabate did try to let them back in it, but Ali and Dyer both went and missed their penalties. So that got us through in the FA Cup. We then played Watford. Now, second half, really boring. First half, however, Ryan Brewster got himself a hat-trick. He had a bit of fun in the first half, and then we just sat back and relaxed. We definitely didn't pull a Burnley and go 7-1 on them. We had a little bit of niceness left in us. We didn't want to drum them too hard, but without further ado, let's get into this Dynamo game. Okay, ladies and gents, so with us being here at the KCOM Stadium, we're hopping straight into things. So in goal we have Butland, we have Reinwald, Katic, Pavlovic and Vigore at the back. Pearson and Palacios in central midfield, Diabate on the left, Diaz on the right, Gaetano in central attacking mid and Brewster up front. Our bench of course consists of Pereira, Burke, Guimarães, Navarro, Mahi, Ageria and Al-Zabi. Now Navarro, I would have preferred to start him today, but his fitness isn't quite ready. So Pearson will be playing 65-70 minutes and then hopefully bring Navarro on for the last 20 minutes or so. But Carlos thinks we should tell the team they're expected to pick up where they left off. And I mean, Brewster, definitely. The rest of the team, they didn't do bad, I suppose. But 3-0 at half time, you would have expected a few more goals in that second half. But I expect a good result from the first leg, so go out there and grab a win. That sounds reasonable to me, and they're all listening keenly. There's at least not a negative response. So, Georgia Pope of BBC Radio Humberside, the devious young lady who we have a great respect for. How are you approaching the task of breaching the Euro Cup 2's best defence? You what? Are you trying to say they've got better defence than me, Georgia? I am personally offended. We have to find and exploit their weaknesses. They exist. Ryan Brewster has been in fine goal-scoring form lately. How important will he be here today? I mean, look at that. That's disgusting. He's played 37 games, had one as a sub-appearance, 43 goals, and an 8.16 over his last 5 games. We certainly hope he can keep that up. I think any team would be happy with that. And I'm very surprised Klopp is still insisting on letting us loan him. But I will not argue with Jürgen. If Jürgen wants to loan him to me, I will happily accept him every single season. For the rest of his career. Especially after last season. Getting in the World Team of the Year, I believe. He was a Dream 11 member. You'd think Liverpool might have held on to him for the following season, but here he is playing in Hull for the 3rd season in a row. Katic, lovely tackle, and we have possession down this left-hand side. Plays it across to Pearson, lovely ball over the top by Pearson to Brewster. Brewster, can he get an early goal? No. Jossi Povic with the save. We now have a corner with Diabate. Front post headed away though, and it is cleared by Dynamo. Dynamo now coming down our right hand side. Their left, of course. Vigore, is that a sending off, please? No. Good. We got away with a warning. That was very disgusting from Vigore. We don't want to be seeing that now. And the RSCA, not the RSPCA, are currently playing against Sparta Moscow. Ademi plays it across field. We now have Dynamo coming down their left-hand side. Gaetano to Vigore. We're just heading it between our players in the box at the moment. Orsic plays it all the way back, and they've given it away. Diaz now for us on this right-hand side. Come on, Diaz, you've got Vigore in support, and you're just going to give it straight back to the Dynamo defence. Dynamo back on the attack. It doesn't look deadly, and it's not. It just goes across the front of the goal and wide. But I am going to demand a little bit more for these last 9 minutes. That first half has definitely flown by. 5 minutes remaining in the half. And Dynamo on the attack. Looking to get across in here, and they should. They do have space, and it's a lovely collection by Butland. Now, can we get a goal in these 5 minutes? Butland rolls it out to Katic. Katic up to Pearson. Pearson, lovely ball over the top. Brewster is one-on-one with the goalkeeper once more, and he's hit the frame in the goal. He's getting nearer. He's definitely getting nearer. But it is Hull City 0, Dynamo 0. Pearson with a booking on the 45th +1. We've had 6 shots, they've had 4. 2 on target, they've had 3. 9 fouls to their 2, 1 yellow card to 0, 51% possession to 49. Our best performer has been Vigore with a 6.9 and a 6.2 kilometres covered. Josipovic, their goalkeeper, is on a 6.9 and no reason for it. Struggling to perform is Gaetano. He's made 2 mistakes and has a 6.3. Gojak is also struggling with a 6.4 and no reason for it. Braga is currently 1-0 up against Atlanta. Estoril is currently 0-0 against Feyenoord, and Sparta Moscow is losing 2-1 to Anderlecht. I thought Sparta Moscow... Oh, yes, the Anderlecht abbreviation. Of course, Anderlecht's abbreviation is almost RSPCA. Of course. Carlos, tell the team they were disappointing. I agree, Carlos. I'm far from pleased what I saw. I expect to be 3-0 up. We have Brewster in the team. He should have scored a hat-trick in the first half, as he did in the last game. I expect that of him every single game. No, but we should definitely be in the lead. And Pavlovic plays it up. It's Palacios now, tries to get it up to Brewster, but it's intercepted. And Dynamo are now on the attack. Ademi plays it back to Deleva. Is that? Vigore intercepts though, and it's down to Diaz. Diaz, nice ball over the top to Brewster. Brewster one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but Josipovic makes yet another save. Josipovic is definitely keeping Dynamo in this tie. Pavlovic, though, goes to collect it, and he does. Unfortunately, it's the end of the highlight. Again, let's demand a bit more. We are 10 minutes or so away from substitution time. And the RSCA are still 2-1 up. We have a corner. Diabate, can someone do something before we swap some players out? Diabate whips one in, Brewster, and it's over. I wouldn't say that grazed the bar. I would say that was quite a bit over than grazing. But we have Dynamo now in possession after our throwing. Orsic coming down this left-hand side. Gives it away to Pavlovic, though. Pavlovic, will he play it up to Diaz? He does. Diaz to Palacios. Palacios holds it up. Nice ball over the top. Brewster has support in the middle if he needs. And he goes alone. Unfortunately, he can't score in that position. Diabate, though, whips in the corner back post. Brewster doesn't get to it. Gaetano has collected. Whips it across to Katic. Oh, Katic, my friend. You could have been our Lord and Saviour. But you was not, and we shall make some substitutes. So Navarro is going to come on and have his debut. Norton, can you please not pop up in the middle of a video? I would really appreciate that. We then have Brewster, who is complacent. Well, we can't be having a complacent Brewster. So Al-Zabi can come on for him. And we shall take Gaetano off, who is having a rough time too. So that is our substitutes. Now hopefully them three up front air quote, can make a difference. Navarro in the middle of the pitch hopefully can deliver some nice balls through to Ajeria and Al-Zabi. Of course, Al-Zabi is a little slower than Ryan Brewster, but Ryan Brewster has been very complacent, and we can't be having that. But it is Hull City 0, Dynamo 0. That does make our away leg a little bit more interesting in the next episode. 18 shots to their 7, 7 on target to their 4, 14 fouls to their 5, 3 yellow cards to their 0, 54% possession to their 46. Palacios was our best performer with 5 key passes and a 7.8. Their best player was Delather with a 7.2 and no reason for it. Brewster, of course, struggling to perform, had a 6.3 and 3 passes complete. Go Jack had a 6.4 and no reason for it. Jack Butland made his 350th career appearance. He also got the clean sheet. So a clean sheet by Jack Butland ensures that the goalkeeper has now played 282 consecutive minutes for Hull without conceding. Robert Navarro made his competitive debut for Hull, and I'm not going to attempt that guy's name, but for Dynamo got 100 career appearance. Carlos thinks we should tell them it was disappointing. Indeed it was. I'm far from pleased with what I just saw. I think you need to step your game up when we play Tottenham in this upcoming game. So Hull miss chances to win. Navarro makes Hull City debut. And Alzabi vows to end his goal drought. I mean, I haven't really gave him much chance to do that, to be fair to him. He has very much been coming on just to get Brewster off the pitch, when Brewster is not playing to his expected standard. But I will see you fine folks when we get to Tottenham in just a second. Bitch! Okay, ladies and gents, so before we head to Tottenham, it looks like we've got a cup draw to do. So there's the draw for the quarterfinals and semi-finals of the Euro Cup 2. So let's head into that and see who we'll hopefully be getting when we get past Dynamo. So out of the 16 teams currently left in the draw, we have CSKA Moscow and Dijon Mustard, and they shall play the winner of Partizan and the Israeli team I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce. We then have Estoril or Feyenoord versus Sparta Moscow or Anderlecht. We then have Braga or Atalanta, and they will play Legia or Standard Liège. That means we are going to play Werder Bremen or Tel Aviv, probably Werder Bremen. So let's see which way round it shall be. Looks like it's going to be the same way as this one was. So we shall be home first, and then we shall play away after that. So that is the quarter-final segment drawn. I'm not sure how we work out the semis. So, view draw. Oh, the next round is the semi-final draw. So we now do it separately. So now we have CSKA Moscow, Dijon Mustard, Partizan, or the Israeli team I refuse to pronounce. We'll play Braga, Atlanta, Legia, or Standard Liège. That means us, Dynamo, or Werder Bremen, or Tel Aviv will play the winner of Estoril, Feyenoord, Moscow, and Anderlecht. So we could be coming back up against Anderlecht if we both make it through to the semi-finals. I'm not quite sure what that's going to do for the future episodes. Does it give us the fixtures now? That is the question. No, our fixtures have not been updated yet. So we shall figure that one out when we have the fixtures. But for now, we shall head to Tottenham. Okay, ladies and gents, so if the big red buses haven't already given it away for you, we are here in London, specifically on our way up to Tottenham's ground. So let's work our way down the road. And as you can see from this angle, very beautiful stadium indeed. Not going to lie, as a budding future architect, this is giving me a bit of a nerd boner. So we shall work our way up here. Lovely club store just here. we shall continue down here over to the entrance at this side. Lovely glazed section on this side of the stadium, and we appear to have gone past the entrance. I was that distracted by the architecture. So we shall be heading down that side road, and I will see you fine folks in the stadium in just a second. Okay folks, so before the game kicks off and I have to head down to the touchline, I thought I'd come and hang out with the fans for a little bit. This stadium is so lovely, I thought we need to enjoy it from the inside as well as the out. So here I am, I'm currently hanging out with the fans for the time being, but I will see you fine folks when we kick off the game in just a second. Right folks, it is game time. It is time to end all the pleasantries. We are going to go at it here at the terribly named stadium. I don't know why you'd create such an amazing stadium and then just call it the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, but yes, here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, our team for today's game is Jack Butland in goal. We have Reinwald, Katic, Pavlovic and Vigore at the back. Pearson and Palacios in central midfield. Diabate on the left, Diaz on the right and Gaetano in central attacking mid. Brewster, of course, is our lone striker. On the bench, we have Pereira, Burke, Guimarães, Navarro, Mahi, Ageria and Al-Zabi. And something I've just noticed, even though it drops down an extra box when there's another substitution on the row below, it still doesn't fix the J in Ageria, which is rather triggering me. But Carlos thinks we should tell the team they're expected to prove a point today. Now, we have a very good record against Tottenham in the past, so let's go out there and try and continue it. Tottenham have won 4 of their 5. No. We've got nothing to lose here. No, we have a lot to lose. I expect to win today. The lads are confused. I came here expecting a win. I don't know what's confusing about that. Win. Score more goals than the other team. You know, it's not a very difficult thing to... You know what? Assistant, see if you can fix it. No. I broke the team talk, folks. I broke the team talk. We're going to lose like 8-0. Great. Tottenham's recent good form has them 5th in the Premier League form table. But like 16th, 15th-ish in the actual league. Okay. How much of a threat do they pose? They're a threat, but so are we. Adnan, surprisingly, Liverpool sold him to Tottenham. Comes into this match having provided some impressive midfield displays in recent weeks. Do you have a plan to stop him? He's a fine player, but we have fine players too. As you prepare to face Tottenham, are you happy with Katic's performance as a central defender? Well, that's his job, so yes, he's been playing okay. He's playing there at the moment. It'd be silly to go and shove him up front. How much of a boost is Dele Alli's absence to your chances of winning? I mean, when it comes to penalties, they can play Dele Alli all they like. I can't deny it makes things a bit easier. I don't know why the lads are so pessimistic against Tottenham today. After all, we did beat them at home in the Cup, and we've beat them a couple of times, as I've previously mentioned. We've won more than we've lost, I'll put it that way. But nice save by Butland from Mora's shot. Tottenham with the early attacks, it seems. Adnan gets it back from the corner, whips one back in, Reinwald heads it away only as far as Chamberlain, who puts it in the back rows of the stadium. I will take that from Chamberlain. Diabate, no post, Diaz can't do anything with it, and neither can Gaetano. And I need to fix this element, because for some reason the cups always break it. You have to always swap it back and forth. I really wish it wouldn't do that, but that's the way the game works. Sergio Diaz, though, coming down this right-hand side, gives it away to Son. And we have it back. Pavlovic heads it down to Pearson. Pearson in the centre circle, plays it up to Diabate. Back to Pearson. We have space with Reinwald on this left-hand side. He's got down this side. Can he whip in across? Or will he play it short? Plays it short to Gaetano. Plays it back to him. Plays it back to Gaetano. Back to Reinwald once more. Reinwald finally whips across in, but Brewster can't get to it. And it is with Vigore now. Vigore has given it straight to Chamberlain. Tottenham continue this counter-attack. All thanks to our right-back. Butland saves it, Vigore gets it away, and that is that. 10 minutes, and it's been an action-packed 10 minutes in these opening exchanges. Katic heads it away only as far as Mora. It is blocked though, and they have a free kick. Apparently Rhineworld tripped Mora. Tottenham with a dangerous free kick in front of goal. Will Adnan score from the free kick? He's saved it. Lovely job by Butland and cleared by Rhineworld. Adnan is not giving up on this though. He has the ball in the centre circle and he's running at us. Plays it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain goes past one. No, Diaz tackles him, but Adnan wins the ball back. And it is blocked for a throw-in. And I don't know where to put my Oasis. But we are 15 minutes in. We have a couple of apprehensive... You know what? The lads are being pessimistic, so you know what? I'll give them a bit of praise. How do you feel about praise, lads? You don't want me to pressure you into beating Tottenham? How about a bit of praise? No? Okay. Apparently my players are very schizophrenic. They don't know how to respond to normal communication. Burnley is 1-1 against Bournemouth. Interesting. Other fixtures are, of course, 0-0 at the moment. Diabate has won the ball back, though. Diabate, can he do anything with this? Plays it back to Rhineworld. Rhineworld has space on this left-hand side if he wants to use it. He is just going to stop and let Mora tackle him. Not sure that was the play I would have gone for. But Parrott whips one into Son. Son, Hu Ming. Can he do anything with it? Plays it back to Adnan. Chamberlain, Adnan, and Katic gets it away. Sessenyong now plays one over to Mora. Mora, can he get across in? It is blocked. Diabate now has the ball. Will he play a through ball? He had a lovely through ball there, and he played it late to Brewster. Dyer intercepts. And now it is Son on the attack. Son to Parrott. Parrott, will he get his pass across? Back. Yes. English, hard. Butland saves it though. And we have Tottenham yet again in a dangerous free kick position. Adnan whips it in. Nice save by Butland. And Vigore gets it away for the corner. We are doing a decent job at dealing with these free kicks. I wish we wouldn't give them it in the first place. Adnan's cross goes all the way over. Parrott keeps it in. Pavlovic gives it back to Parrott. And please don't score from this. It is just flying across the face of our goal, and it is worrying. We are now getting a replay of the free kick. I feel like it's a bit late to be given us a replay of that. Don't know why we're getting that after the corner. But we are heading into half-time, and it looks to be 0-0 going into half-time. It is. So, Tottenham have had 13 shots, we've had 7, they've had 10 on target, we've had 2. 2 fouls to our 12, 2 yellow cards to our 0, 49% possession to our 51. Their best performance, of course, has been Adnan Wanazai. 4 fouls against and a 7 rating for it. Our best performer has been Jack Butland, 9 shots saved and a 7.9. Struggling to perform is Ndombele with 6.5 and no reason for it, and Pearson, who's made 2 mistakes and has a 6.4 as a result. Burnley is currently 2-1 at home to Bournemouth. We have Chelsea 1, Manchester United 0, Leicester 0, Arsenal 0. So far, we have Carlos now telling us that the boys did well and their effort was excellent. I wouldn't go as far as excellent, but it wasn't too bad, other than Pearson, who is having a rough one. So, Navarro, I know your fitness isn't quite there, but you can come on for Pearson. We shall then tell the team, is happy really the word I want to go with? Just keep doing what you're doing. No, I don't want to go as far as I'm far from pleased. Don't want fans. Nobody is expecting anything from me. We've got... You know what? Go out there with nothing to lose. Nothing to lose, lads. We're in a comfortable spot right now. Chelsea has leapfrogged us, yes. But we're in a comfortable spot. We can't drop below Norwich. So, go out there. Enjoy the game. If you play to your ability, we can win this game, lads. So just play to your ability. Butland collecting the cross. And this is where we can break away. Come on, lads. Diabate, down the left-hand side. Come on, that's pass one. You have plenty of space. Get a nice cross in now to Brewster. Come on, Brewster. Oh, Hugo Lloris comes out and collects it. Because he is a spoil sport. And doesn't want us to win. But Sessegnon tries the ball over the top to Parrott. They're now stealing our tactics, and it's worked. Darn it. Now, are they going to have a hissy fit when I tell them I want some passion? We are losing. We don't want to lose. And yes, they are. They're going to take that completely wrong. Great. Pavlovic to Navarro. Navarro coming up, plays it to Gaetano. Gaetano plays it out wide to Diaz, intercepted by Sessegnon, and it's a ball over the top to Parrott once more. I don't know what's up with our lads today. I really don't. Ay. This is a team we beat in the FA Cup. They're playing the worst possible passes and just giving them the ball. And then they complain when I have a go at them for it. But Brewster's not giving up on this game. 44th goal of the season, assisted by Navarro. Nice ball over the top here by Navarro. Plays it to Palacios, who plays it back to him. He just hoofs it over the top. Brewster makes the run, and he pokes it in. That is a nice goal back. We are going to tell them to push forward. If you're not going to accept my criticism, at least take my tactical advice and push up when we need you to. So Diabate is doing nothing. Diaz is doing nothing. Reinwald is struggling. So Mahi, now do I want Diabate or Diaz? That is the question. I guess Diaz is having a slightly worse performance and is apprehensive, whereas Diabate has been fired up by the feedback. So we shall take him off, and we shall take Reinwald off, who's struggling and on a card. And very likely to get himself sent off, knowing my luck. So we will get him off. But it's Tottenham with the corner once more, and it is nodded in. Just as we look like we're going to get back into the game. They just play ping pong in our area, and Dyer nods it in at the back post. I don't know what Butland was attempting there. I really don't. I'm not even sure Butland knows what he was trying to do there. But Navarro plays it to Brewster. Brewster to Gaetano. Gaetano to Palacios. Tries one over to Mahi. Mahi has the ball from Sessegnon's header. Ball over to Brewster. Can Brewster pull another one back? No. And I'm not sure what Lloris is doing there. Oh, he's rolling it out for the free kick. We shall go attacking because, quite frankly, we have 20 minutes to score 2 goals. We have no real choice in the matter. Chamberlain, though. Chamberlain plays it to Luca Mora. Mora to Chamberlain. Chamberlain back to Mora. Mora tries the ball across to Nombele. To Sanchez. To Sessegnon now on this left-hand side. Nice ball through to Adnan Wanazai, who whips one into Parrott, and the Parrott heads it over. He didn't repeat that one. Polly did not get his cracker. But he does have 2 right now. Parrott on the brace, looking to get his hat-trick. James, the man we would have loved to have signed, but decided to go to Tottenham, who are struggling near the bottom of the league, but have qualified for Europe. I think that was via the Carabao Cup. Brewster, though. Brewster cuts inside. Can he get us a second? Oh, Brewster. You had support. Get the cross in. We don't have time for you to be being greedy. We need 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes. And Peters plays it back to Dyer. Dyer playing it all the way back to Hugo Lloris. Will he make an error? No, he plays it to Sanchez. That could have been our opening. Nombele to James. James makes a lovely run. Oh, please, thank you. He has a little bit of a heart. He takes it and hoops it into the crowd for us. Pavlovic now to Vigore. Vigore back to Pavlovic. Pavlovic to Palacios. Navarro now. Navarro tries another ball over the top to Brewster, and it's intercepted by Sanchez this time. Sessegnon to Sanchez. Nice ball over the top. Song is tripped up by Pavlovic and I think he's getting sent off. Yep. We are now down to 10. That didn't go according to plan now, did it, folks? So, there's no real point in changing this, considering we have like 3 minutes left. But you can go there. You can come inside. Vigore, can you? Ooh, Vigore can play as a central defender. Good. Good, good, good. I guess we're playing 3 at the back for the rest of the remaining few minutes. And I'm going to have a word with my defender, because Pavlovic, you really shouldn't be getting yourself sent off. But it is Tottenham 3, Hull City 1. They've had 26 shots, we've had 12. 16 shots on target, we've had 4. 2 fouls to our 27. I think we can see where we went wrong in this game. 2 yellow cards to their 6. 2 yellow cards to our 6. 49% possession to our 51. Their best performance, of course, was Troy the Parrot. He did copy at least once. 2 goals and a 9 rating. Ryan Brewster was our best performer with 1 goal and an 8.3 as a result. Struggling to perform was Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain with a 6.7 and Diaz with 0% crossing completion ratio and a 6.4. Now, there was a lot of milestones. I'm not going to go through them. The important one, of course, is Butland has finally been beaten 3 times in today's game. A little bit rough, but that happens when you come to Tottenham and don't play very well. After all, we did keep passing them the ball. So, tell the boys they did well and their efforts were excellent. Carlos, I don't know what game you was watching, my friend. I really don't. These ratings I don't particularly recognise, to be honest. Diabate and Mahi, rough. Also, Pearson, rough game. Rough game also for Diaz. Like, you got sent off. I can't be happy with Pavlovic. So, how harsh do I want to be on the lads? You know what? Unlucky. I will keep my own personal statements to myself. In the best interest of the team, I'll tell them they was unlucky. Even though we all know they was absolutely awful. So, how dismisses suggestion of mind games at work? Pavlovic banned for 1 game. Don't need to view the incident. He's accepted his fine under the code of conduct. Hull fined for ill discipline, 25 grand, but we fined Pavlovic, so that should cover that, hopefully, if we've done our mathematics correctly. So that means next episode, of course, like I said, Dynamo and Arsenal. We are currently 6th in the league. Norwich can jump above us if they manage to win their game, but we are nice and safely away from Everton for the time being. I thank you all for watching today's episode. I hope you all enjoy your weekend, and I hope you all have a great night. Goodbye.